In this video, going to be a review for album. That album will be Killer Be Killed, Reluctant Hero, the latest Killer Be Killed album. And I know I'm 1 year late with this album, but there were some problems, so now I can do a review on it. Because I want to have the CD in my hand to do a proper review. And there's a supergroup with Max Cavalera from Soulfly, Cavalera Conspiracy, an ex-member from Sepultura, obviously, and Nailbomb. And he's also gonna start. The also interesting thing now is that Max Cavalera, with his son, with his other son, he's gonna start a new band, like almost like a black metal band, inspiration of Celtic Frost. That is gonna called Go Ahead and Die. It's the newest band. I don't know yet when that new band will be released will release the first debut album. So that means Max Cavalera have 4 bands: Soulfly, Cavalera Conspiracy, Killer Be Killed, and then the newest of them is Go Ahead and Die. It's the newest group. So it's going to be very, very interesting to hear that band when they release any songs and so on. Okay, back to this album. My favorite songs in this album have to be Dreams Gone Bad, and then obviously from my favorite song on the whole album is obviously is Confronting from Nothing. This the track 8 is my favorite song. Confronting from Nothing. Obviously the whole album is amazing. You have obviously the mixture of from like the Mastodon, the Linger Escape Plan, and you have 4 super talented musicians and have different styles because they come from different background in metal music, obviously in music. So you have like Max, that is from like the tribal, aggressive, and thrash metal style, and then you have more like a Troy from Mastodon. Is more like a very deep spiritual kind of style of music, and very like mystical music, very like hypnotic music. And then you have Grey Puciado from the Linger Escape Plan, ex member of the Linger Escape Plan, and his music is very, very like sci-fi. It's very extremely hard to describe Grey Puciado because his music is so special. If you listen to, for example, the Linger Escape Plan, and you listen to all of their albums from the first one to the last one, they are extremely different from Soulfly, and they are extremely different from Mastodon. So there's a band that is so different from each other. So it's like it's a mysterium that this even works, because they are so different in musician. It's so different. And yeah, this is an extremely good album, and they have the song. Every song is different. Some song is very like melancholy, very depressing. Some song is very aggressive, and yeah, it's an amazing album. I think this Killer Be Killed is, for me personally, much better than the first one, because I think it's much more. They are more connected in this album than they were in the first debut album, the first Killer Be Killed album. So I think this one is the best they have done so far. So it's gonna be obviously they're gonna probably release some more album in the future, but this is like it's a super group that really makes it work as a super group. And yeah, and they have, I think the only thing, my only criticizing now, is there's very little criticized, is that I think the album is too quick. Is that what I mean with that is that you listen to it from the start to the end, and you feel like you only have listened like to 5 songs because it goes so quick. The songs are so not so long. Some of the songs, the longest song in the album is Crowded Wound, so it's 70 minutes. It's the longest song in the album, longest track. So obviously they have a new drummer in the band. The first drummer was the drummer from Mars Volta, and now they have the drummer now is the drummer from the. Sorry, I have to look it up. Sorry for that. I always forget names. Okay. Ben Coller is the newest drummer, and he is from one group is that he have played with is All Pig Must Die, and Mew the Toymans is the band I know. I never heard them, but he played with. So he's a really good drummer. So he have played with different bands, have different styles. And obviously, when you play, for example, with Max Cavalera and the Troy or Gray from Portiado, you obviously have to have the talent because they are so different musicians. They sing in so different way, and they come from so different background in metal. So it's a very interesting combination when you put them all these 4 guys together. And you really hear, when you listen to the album, you really hear that everybody have a chance to do their best, because you have to do the best, because you have super talent musician. So you can. Nobody is never in the background. There's no background in this music. It's always like everybody is the front center all the time, and they are. It's an amazing album. If you not yet have this album and you like this kind of music, you have to buy this album. It's amazing. So I really look forward to the next Kill or Be Killed, and very much look forward to the newest band Max and his son gonna start, and that is the band obviously that is called Go Ahead and Die. It's the newest band. We only know the name of the band. We don't. So it's gonna be very interesting. Obviously, then we have some new Soulfly album. Probably will come out sometime this year. I hope so, and so on. Yeah, that is everything I really want to say about this album. It's a super good album, and yeah. Okay.